Hello, people of Earth. This is Captain Pigraven, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Tweeterhead Two-Face Maquette. It's from the Batman Classics collection. Came out last fall, the fall of 2016. And this this statue is based on the artwork of artist Dick Sprang, who did the artwork for Batman from the mid-40s to about the mid-50s. He was Batman creator Bob Kane's favorite ghost artist, meaning he did a lot of the art. Bob Kane was usually credited for it, and Dick Sprang wasn't credited for any of it until after he left. But he was one of Bob Kane's favorites, and for good reason. The statue in front of us does a pretty good job of that, of recreating that likeness. If you can see behind him on the box, that's what the box that he comes in, of course, and it's just a picture of the statue that you receive. There's a number 3 in the corner of the box under the Batman name. That means it's the third piece in this line. The other 2 pieces were Penguin and Batwoman. I do have them both. If anybody's interested, I will do reviews for them. And I should point out that I'm giving this statue away to one of my subscribers in a couple weeks. I plan to have a live drawing where I randomly pick a subscriber and give him away, send him to that lucky subscriber. I will provide more information in an upcoming video, perhaps in a week or 2. So be sure to subscribe and click the little notification bell so you can see when I post other videos. Okay, so as I said, it's the Batman Classic Collection. He is a 1/6 scale, and he's 13 inches tall. The entire statue, not just him. The edition size, if you got him from the Tweeterhead website, was 100, but the edition size from the regular edition, which this one is I don't know. They didn't provide a number. But my understanding is the edition size of the exclusive has a hand-numbered backstamp. Excuse me. The sculptor of this piece is Michael Cusanelli, and I believe he has sculpted all the pieces from this line. And I think he did a wonderful job. The paint master is David Fisher, and the material that's used is cold cast porcelain. And I should point out that the entire thing is cold cast porcelain. There's no hidden PVC plastics on it or anything, which is an issue with other companies. There are statues in this line that are coming out soon, and I will be doing a review for all those pieces. Next up, we have Batman and then Robin, and I believe those 2 are coming out at the same time within the next month as well. Then we have the Joker sometime, I think, in March of 2017. And then we have Batgirl, and I don't know when she'll come out. She hasn't officially been announced, although I believe they said they would be doing that sometime this January. And after her we have Catwoman, but I have no details on that. So we'll get right into the statue now. I should point out about this base. It's a pretty simple base. I mean, there's not a lot going on with the statue himself beyond with this piece itself, beyond the statue and this simple base. But the other 2 pieces and all the pieces in the line have the same base, and they interlock, and so I can put all 3 of them together and they stand right next to each other, and it looks great. I have them up on my mantle and it looks wonderful. So one of the things I really like about the 1/6 scale pieces are the versatility that it offers, the portability. I have a friend that collects the Batman 66 line, and he has them all at his workplace, all on his bookcase. So he likes to show them off. And it's pretty easy to move them around. You don't have to worry about them falling off as much. Again, if you pick him up, try to pick him up by his, make sure your hand's underneath and you're holding him down, because he does move a little bit. So, paint job wise, I think he's pretty great for a piece. This piece retails for about $235. I have seen it for much cheaper online. I got this piece for under $200. I ended up buying two. One was a gift for a friend for housewarming, but I never ended up giving it to him. Instead, I got my hands on a Batman premium format figure from Sideshow, the modern age version, for a really good deal. So I gave that to my friend instead, and I figured, why not give this guy away since I have two. So anyways, but the paint job is great. You can see it's a pretty even split down his crotch. Sorry about that, Harvey. You can see, they managed to get the buttons. One of the things I love about this piece is like the little things. You got the buttons down, you got the buckle, you have the button on his coat. So, looking at it some more, I should point out that there's a little bit of slightest issue of paint, maybe right above the belt. Looks a bit bloated, maybe is the word. So, and there's also, that's the same case over here as well. Doesn't look bad at all, but I mean, it's noticeable once you know about it. But as far as the rest of the piece goes, I think he looks really great. He's painted really well. So, again, one of the things that I love about the Tweeterhead pieces is the ability to get certain detail in there. And here, maybe you can see that his pants, are creased. There's little, because he's slightly turned in stance, and so naturally his pants, aren't going to be straight down. They're going to be, you're going to get some definition there. And to highlight that, they have shaded where the shadow naturally would be from those creases. So that's not an effect of the light that you're seeing. That's actually some shading there. There will be some shading around the piece. And again, there's, it's not straight down. So I guess what I'm saying is it's just got that realistic look to him. Really helps sells the piece. I've had company over a couple times now since I've had him, and they all really enjoy this piece. Probably even more so than the other two pieces in the line. Now we have that monster head up there. I think it's a wonderful job that they did on the sculpture, the sculpt itself. The paint application up there is amazing. I really like how the jacket looks here under the arm. I like the square pattern that he's in. I've always liked this look of Two-Face. I don't know what it is. When I was a kid, I had this Toy Biz, I think it was, action figure, although he didn't really do much except flip a coin. but it came with a coin that you could carry around for yourself. And I used to carry that thing around, and I would use it, and my friends and I would use it to like make decisions for an entire night. We had such a good time doing that. Okay, in the back there's a jacket. You know, you see a couple of the lumps there, because again, that's what it would look like given his movement. The small movement that he has would make for a couple ripples in the back of his jacket, and they managed to get that. There's some shading up there and all across there. I think it looks great. They stick with the line. One of the great things that I love about this piece, and generally most of the Tweeterhead pieces, is, let's see if you can, up in the corner, right hand corner, there's some stitching in there where you would see the, you know, where the arm was stitched onto the jacket. They do a really good job of that. You can, again, the seam shows up on the pants down there. Hopefully you can just see the seam, and it runs up, and the seam is there with the jacket. Again, you can see the a little shading down here where the crease is, as his arm is bent. Again, some more shading. The light's pretty bright in that spot, but if you see a shadow here, it's actually shading. That's not. Of course, this shadow is from the light. Well, from the hand created by the light. Anyways, I will take you in a moment, and we will look at the. In fact, let's do that now. Sorry about the bumps. Alright, let's see if I'm going to lift you up, and we're going to take a look at the face. I apologize for the camera. Not bad. Again, the ear is pretty good. The hair on that side I like. There's the coin. If I get a chance, maybe I'll take some photos of these. And that's the box. Really, that's about all there is. I should point out that I'm not affiliated with Tweeterhead in any way. I really like their pieces. I feel like there's a vacuum of reviewers when it comes to some of the smaller pieces, especially like Tweeterhead, the actual statues. And I'm hoping that maybe this review can provide somebody with more information and provide some clarity for anybody that's been on the fence about buying this piece. I would say do it, especially if you can get it for cheaper. But even if you can, I think it's worth it. You know, Tweeterhead has some great pieces coming out in the future. I believe they have a Linda Carter Wonder Woman line that they just announced. And I believe that was done by Trevor Grove. So we'll see his work in a moment. So again, please subscribe and hit the notification button just so you know when I post videos. That way you can check them out. As I said, I post videos on statues, 1/6 so far, but I'll do 1/4. There's been some 1/4 ones I've received that I'm gonna do. I also am selling a bunch of my my pieces, especially my sideshow pieces. So I will be providing some of that information to anybody that is interested. Let me know. And yeah, I guess that's about it. Thanks for sticking around. Please take care of each other out there. Seems to be getting crazier by the day, so no matter where you're at, just be nice, take care of one another. And thanks for watching. Leave comments for me. Let me know what I can do to better serve your needs as a statue reviewer. And let me know what worked for you, just so I know I can keep doing it. Alright, bye.